Lip syncing. Something that I think most artists have done at one point or another. Is it a heinous crime? Is it completely harmless? Some people seem to think it's like the worst thing a singer can do. Others just think it's completely harmless. My name is Mathew McKenna and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to explore some live lip syncing fails. I don't know why I said live. I don't think singers would lip sync not live. I say that, and yet my friend Rumi has done a video about YouTube singers who lip sync, so there'll be a link somewhere for that. I've gathered some very interesting clips. I want to talk about them, and I kind of also like, it's not just gonna be, let's look at these and laugh. I want to talk a little bit about lip syncing, and in the least boring way, the morality behind it, and I guess why people do it, right? Because personally, I think it's an interesting thing. I don't really like it. I can understand it, but like, if I was at a concert for my favorite artist and it turned out they were lip syncing, I'd feel like a little bit cheated, but I just find the whole idea so interesting and weird. Anyway, before we start though, if you're new here, make sure you click subscribe and enable notifications so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. So the very first clip we're gonna watch is actually from a performance by Fifth Harmony. One of the members called Lauren apparently lip syncs. I don't think I've heard or watched anything Fifth Harmony ever. I vaguely know of them, but I don't know much about them. All right, I mean, obviously I caught that. That was pretty easy to catch. Unfortunately, she's like front and center in front of the camera, so I think pretty much anyone watching, or at least that's paying attention, would catch that. I don't know whose great idea it was to have her, like in the middle of the routine, take off that like jacket, coat, overshirt thing while trying to sing and hold the microphone. Like, if you have, what are they called? Like a, one of those mics. Ones that go like, they clip on like that. That's the worst. That's a phone. I don't know. They, oh no, my earphone. If she was wearing one of those, fine. That's easy to take off a jacket. But with the mic, you're at one point gonna have to swap it, right? And if you know you're lip syncing, that seems like a really bad thing to put in there. It's not as though the lip syncing wasn't planned. It's not as though she went out on stage being like, yes, I am going to sing. And then suddenly the recording was playing. They knew, everyone knew. Maybe like the choreographers could just not complicate things for her. I will say props to her for powering through that. She just pretty much dodged that and went straight into the next thing. Everyone just straight up ignored it. And I mean, I think there's one of two ways you can go. Either just completely ignore it or address it and laugh at yourself. So the second one is Lady Gaga.
I never lip sync, I never have lip sync, and I never will.
See, this, like, okay, given the video I'm doing and given the clips that I've gathered, I'm assuming there's a clip of her lip syncing. And like, personally, like I said, I don't really have like that big a problem with lip syncing. I think it's just a part of the industry that everyone should just accept, especially when it comes to pop acts, because there's so much that people have to do on stage. Like, they have to dance while they're singing. And some of those shows are like 2-3 hours. How on earth are you going to be able to sing properly while doing all that? You're just gonna get puffed out. I get puffed out at karaoke when I'm belting out some notes and like not breathing properly. I can't imagine if I was sprinting around a stage for 2 hours. So I tend to give people a break, though, like, that said, maybe not the smartest idea to like boast about how you don't ever lip sync and you never will, when that is just like provably false. Anyway, let's see the clip.
Just like a chicken in a casino, take your bait before I pay you out. I promise this promise.
Hold on, what did I? All right. Like, the clip is seeming to say that because she fell, it means she was lip syncing because nothing changed in the audio. But for a minute, I was like, isn't that the point though? It looks like she's doing a little dance breakdown to a backing track, like, because she doesn't have a microphone. But then I remembered the existence of these microphones, and that in the first clip she was wearing, this even looks like the same tour. Or like, yeah, it's like the same outfit, so it's the same tour, right? Wow, that's a dangerous brag when you're lip syncing in the same tour. That is awkward. This next one is Ariana. Before this starts, I will say that it surprises me that Ariana would need to lip sync, mostly because I've said this to like multiple of my friends. I genuinely think Ariana might be the best singer on the planet. Like, try to name someone that is just a better singer. It is insane how good her voice is. And obviously even the best isn't like 100% accurate, so it makes sense. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like even her missing a note is way better than most people's hitting the note, right? Anyway, let's have a look. Wow, that surprises me. I mean, look, I'm sure that she is lip syncing. I'm just saying it's not inconceivable. Nah, I was gonna say it's not inconceivable that she does it the same every time, but it's kind of inconceivable. So it seems like she's lip syncing the harder to hit notes. Like the first bit just doesn't seem lip synced to me. I don't know. My instincts say it's not. Okay, so apparently this is her actually singing the note. I mean, yeah, it does sound a bit different, right? Oh yeah. That's awkward. That actually made me cringe a little bit. The idea of like your body going to perform and then the note just not playing in the track, like that, that just gives me anxiety. I would be extremely surprised if she lip synced all of that song. Maybe she's just syncing like the hard parts, because again, like she's running around the stage, it's gotta be hard to hit those notes, right? And part of me honestly feels like women in particular in the pop industry are expected to do way more in regards to performances, right? They're meant to be dancing around like crazy, having this crazy high energy, being cute, being sexy. So all that plus trying to hit notes that are already very difficult to hit. I mean, I can see why you'd lip sync, right? But then in regards to lip syncing as a whole, there's a question that I find really interesting, which is it like morally wrong? Because like people are paying to watch you perform, and if you're not like actually performing, is that bad? Or are the people just paying for like the live show aspect, and whether you're singing or not is completely irrelevant? But to throw another spanner in the works, if you're Ariana and you do like 95% of the song but 5% is lip sync, you know, what does that mean? And what ratio is it where lip syncing is not acceptable? I don't know, there's just a whole lot to it, and I find that fascinating. The next one is Justin Bieber. They literally just stopped. He just vomited. That sucks. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Like imagine getting caught lip syncing overall. Also, vomiting just sucks. So imagine vomiting in front of like tens of thousands of people and getting caught lip syncing because of it. Oh god, that's just horrible. I hate everything about this. There's more to this clip though. Let's see. Okay, I know this song. Wow, he just dropped the mic straight away. He's not... Dude, it felt like he just didn't even care. That's remarkable. Like I said, there's many ways to deal with it, and just apathy is one of them. Props to him, I guess. This next one is Tiffany, who I believe is a K-pop artist. Oh, yep, there you go. I was gonna say it seemed legit. Wow, look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of someone who just realized they messed up. I don't really know anything about Tiffany, but like her vocals there didn't sound like too heavily edited or like they had a bunch of effects. So it sounds like she has a good voice, right? A big part of me wonders how many times artists are like forced to lip sync by producers or event runners or stage managers just because they want the artist to like play it safe. It's not always, and I would say in like a lot of cases, it's not some malicious choice by the artist. They're just kind of being forced to, especially on like live appearances like that. There is a great video, which I'm gonna pull up now just because it's so relevant. So there was some Italian TV show that like forces everyone to lip sync, and Muse just hated that idea. They did not want to lip sync. So they just swapped everyone around and no one noticed. So like the lead singer and pianist played drums, and like they just put, I think, the drummer on keyboard. It was very strange. I'm pretty sure literally none of these guys are playing the instruments they actually, I mean, look at that. That's the lead singer smacking out randomness on drums. I really love when people just mess with like the industry like that. They were forced to lip sync. They said no. And then the TV show was like, well, if you're gonna do the TV show, you gotta lip sync. And they went, righto, we will, but we'll do it our own way. All right, so the next one is actually Ariana again. Oh no. Again, the difficult notes though. Like I feel so biased giving her a pass, but like they are hard notes to hit. She's been dancing. I know. You probably should just sing them. Singing them a bit off is probably better than like lip syncing them. I can see why someone would make that decision. But that's really convincing. It really looks like she's hitting those notes just there. Maybe she is. Maybe that's... I feel like that's what's happened. I think she's actually performed these notes and not been ready for the track coming back in. Because those look genuine. And then I feel like the track kicks in here and she's not expecting it. She seems a little taken aback. Yeah, she's got a little smile there. Yeah, and those notes afterwards don't seem as convincing to me. I don't know. This next one is Selena Gomez. I like Selena. I think she's amazing. And I feel bad. I feel bad, man.
I'm not too shy to show I love you. I got no regrets. I love you.
Oh gosh. Oh, she even turns to hide the mouth afterwards. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Does she notice? I mean, she notices, surely, but does she react?
Got no regrets. I love you.
There's a second. She smiles. I think she realized. Oh, at least she took it in stride. That's all you can ask for, right? I don't know, man. If you were in the audience, would you trust the rest of it? I mean, I wouldn't. I'd just assume the rest of the entire show is lip sync. And that's the sad thing, because it might not be. It might be like the case of Ariana, where like a small portion of it is lip sync. But that just, to me, I would think that the entire thing is ruined for me. Well, not ruined. I mean, it still would be entertaining, right? This is the debate that I'm talking about. All right, so the very last one is Katy Perry. So let's just get it done with so that I can finish feeling bad and feeling secondhand embarrassment. Oh, it's not her singing. Oh gosh. Wow. Wow.
So I lied. I can't play the flute.
I mean, she made fun of herself, and that's all you can ask for, right? I mean, if I saw that at a concert, I would laugh, I'd find it funny, and I'd probably forgive her for it, because at least it was just a fun little dumb thing that happened, right? So that was, like, honestly, that was a lot. That was more than I anticipated this video being. Don't know if I'll do another one of these, because that was... Yeah, what's funny is I generally like cringy stuff. I watch cringe stuff, I watch cringe comedy, but that, for some reason, be hitting different. So I want to hear your thoughts on everything I've said, like about the morality of lip syncing and whether it makes things less entertaining. I'm always keen to hear your thoughts, because I'm, like, as you've witnessed throughout this entire video, I've been in two minds about it. I feel like I've been flip-flopping a lot, and I've not really committed to any sort of point of view. But hey, sometimes that's just what I do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Whatever it was, I don't know, man. This is more just me being uncomfortable and feeling bad for people and not being able to work out how I feel about things. So I hope that was interesting. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button. And as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.